The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, Part 2. Money is something we all think we understand, but most of us don't truly grasp its psychology. We'll tell ourselves, I just need more money. If I had more income, I'd be happy. If I make the right investment, life will be better. But what if the real issue isn't how much money you make? What if the real challenge is how your mind interacts with money? Today we're diving into one of the most insightful ideas about wealth ever written, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Not the financial rules you've heard 1,000 times, but the human thoughts and behaviors that drive every financial decision. This is not just about money. This is about us, our choices, fears, habits, and what we believe success really means. Stick with me, because what I'm about to share could change the way you think about money forever. The big misunderstanding about money. Here's something interesting. People think financial success is a formula, a set of steps you follow. But real financial success, the kind that lasts, is shaped by behavior, not spreadsheets. Two people can have the exact same knowledge, live in the same city, have the same income, but one becomes wealthy and the other doesn't. Why? Not because of intelligence, not because of luck, but because of behavior. Money decisions are almost never made in a vacuum. They are deeply tied to emotion, ego, fear, and identity. In fact, knowing the right thing to do and actually doing it, those are two completely different things. What smart people get wrong. Here's a paradox. People with financial education sometimes do worse with money than people with less education. Why? Because knowledge is not the same as behavior. Smart people know compound interest, diversification, risk management, but understanding those ideas intellectually doesn't mean they'll apply them when it matters most. The psychology of money, Morgan Housel says, comes down to simple behavior done consistently, not complex theories done once. In other words, financial success is not about what you know. It's about how you behave. And that's why the psychology of money is the most important part of wealth. The importance of saving. Let's start with something so basic, yet so often misunderstood. Saving is not just about having money. Saving is about freedom. It's about having options. You can invest. You can take risks. You can sleep at night. But here's the twist. You don't save money just to spend it later. You save money so you don't have to give up freedom. And that brings us to one of the most powerful truths in the psychology of money. Wealth is what you don't see. That might sound strange at first, but think about it. Someone driving a flashy car might look wealthy, but true wealth is in the bank accounts you never show. Wealth is the financial freedom you have, not the fancy things you buy. Compounding. Not magic, but consistent. We hear about compound interest all the time. But how many of us really grasp its power? Compounding doesn't work overnight. It doesn't reward impatience. It doesn't reward luck. It rewards consistency. Small gains, repeated over time, build huge results. And the surprising part? Most people give up before compounding even begins to shine. They expect instant results. They take profits too early. They chase quick wins. But the secret of compound growth is that it works slowly until one day it works very fast. That's how wealth really grows. Not in big leaps, but in steady steps. The role of luck and risk. Here's a truth most people don't like. Luck plays a bigger role in success than we admit. Yes, skill matters, hard work matters. But luck influences outcomes in ways we often overlook. For every billionaire who says, I worked for this, there's a story about timing, opportunity, or circumstance they didn't control. But there's another side to luck. Risk. If luck creates opportunity, risk destroys opportunity. The most successful people in life are not those who avoid risk. They are those who understand risk and manage it wisely. If you take a risk without understanding it, then you're gambling, not investing. Smart financial behavior isn't about avoiding risk entirely. It's about knowing what risks you're taking and only taking ones you can afford. Why comparison is dangerous. Comparison is a silent wealth killer. You might achieve financial success, but then feel unhappy because you're comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel, someone else's big house, their sleek car, their exotic vacation. We've all seen those posts on social media. But here's the psychology behind it. Comparison shifts your focus from your own goals to other people before you go. If this message helped you even a little, take 1 second to support the channel. Like the video, subscribe for daily motivation, and keep showing up for yourself. Your future self will thank you.